check this hive out, and then we're going to go hang swarm traps, because this is too much activity from that one hive. They are in a frenzy. Actually, you're almost better off in the front aiming towards me. Like right there, aiming towards me. Careful where you walk, careful where you walk. That's a good spot. It's okay if you're a little off balance. Okay, this is just stores. The bar is a little too short for this hive body, and I must have harvested that. Yeah, that bar is empty of stores. That's got some weight to it. That's a nice honey bar. See, these girls are really nice. They're not all flighty. There's pollen, there's half a bar of honey. They're calm bees. A lot better than Bloody Mary. And I think this is one of my, this is the red hive genetics that I've split last year. Are you able to see this?
Yeah. Yes, I do.
Okay. Very pretty. Now these cappings, this hive genetics caps its honey with more of the watery capping. There's no air pocket in there. Some bees, like carnies, I think, are known for having white cappings that have a little air pocket in their honey cells, and that is preferred by comb breeders, comb honey producers, because it's more aesthetic. Oh, look at that. All right, we have both types of, look how calm these bees are. See? They don't even react. Put your hand next to them, it shows you how calm they are. I want to point out here, you have both worker brood and you have some drone brood. Let me get them to move a little bit. And you can see the two side by side. It's easier to tell what's going on. No, your focal length is 3 feet. So this brood is like 45 caliber bullets, and it's got a dome on it, while this is a flat capped tan brood. The bullet brood is larger and longer, and the bullet and the worker brood is much smaller. Now in this case, you have you've got probably about 96% good lay pattern, like about 4 holes per 2-inch square, which is about 100 cells. So that is a very good, oh, there's even grubs in there. So she's probably a better queen than I even think. And also look at the size of the brood at this time of year. This is March 6th. All right, you're a few too many eyes peeking up. The smoker's a little bit low. pop the top if you would. All right, the brood nest, oh my God, look how large that brood nest is. It's well ahead of the Langstroth. That's why I like this queen so much. This genetic line broods up pretty fast, very docile, and it's a good producer. But most importantly, above all of those, is its survivor, no treatments. Now I'm on year 3 of this genetic line, and I like what I've seen. All of the hives that have this genetic line have survived. And the bee I've noticed is a 5.1 cell pattern. All right, I'm going to go ahead and open up this brood nest. My God, look at this thing. Bees are crawling on me, but not stinging me. I'm still in the brood nest. A little too much activity.
I tend to agree.
Oh yeah, but they're calm bees. They don't sting much. All bees are going to sting if they're stinging bees, if you give them cause. And the brood nest goes on and on. Oh, there's the queen. There's that big, look at that queen. Look at that queen. Look how big that sucker is. She is gorgeous. Tell me that's not a beautiful queen there, Frank.
Mm-hmm.
And she is ticking away, laying like mad, and this is March. Something's catching. Something's catching. Something doesn't feel right. It's hitting a wall.
Bottom maybe.
Yeah, it's hitting the bottom. That's why. All right, we have a comb problem there. That comb is a little bit out of place. We're going to crush it over. Yeah, they're crawling on me, but they're not stinging me. That's what I like about this hive, this genetic line. Much nicer. Look at that. That's huge. I'm going to look for some eggs real fast. Yeah, there's some eggs there. But they're not where I can cut to them. Yeah, these bees are landing on me, Frank, but they're not stinging me. And I've opened up the rest, why not open the front? Lots of pollen, a little bit of honey. So it has everything it needs. It does have a burr comb I have to take care of, but well, it's the front, so I'm going to leave that alone. That burr comb is actually not hurting me and never will. It's filling a gap because I've offset the front a little too far. This one's covered in honey. All right, we're going to shut this one up. I'm going to look for eggs towards the end. This hive will be broken up this year into about 3 or 4 nukes. This is a really good hive. Calm bees, good producer. Reasonably calm. I have had them open a little too long. Interesting enough, it stung me where the other bee stung me, so it went after the same spot that Queen Mary did. All right, trying to minimize casualties. Oh, I did want to open up one of those, didn't I? Give me a longer one. Didn't get me in time. You tried. You can feel their little feet digging into you just as they're trying to get you. A little more smoke. Too many heads popping out, and I'm beginning to get pinged. Nope, I haven't either, but I wasn't looking for beetles specifically. I noticed they haven't propolised, such a strong hive hasn't propolised all the way back. They do have a second hole in the back they can enter and exit from, but they're strong enough to handle themselves. Effectively driven out by smoke, I presume. go ahead and stop it. Thanks for watching this video on beekeeping. If you want to learn more about beekeeping, I do have a website, learningbeekeeping.com, and I'm now on Facebook. And if you have not yet become a subscriber, please, now's the time to click that little button up there that says subscribe, and you will be notified whenever I have a new video out. Thanks a lot. See you next video.